boogie 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 dance your hands off, baby.
Well, I don't know how up to date all of your software is. Okay.
I just wanted to be sure we could see you.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You mean like do your job? You wanted to make sure you were doing your job before we started doing the job? Okay, great. Welcome to the end of June. I mean, here we are. We have made it. We're sort of still alive, barely scraping by. Quick reminder to those of you who just found this Yodcast podcast. Do you have the bell today? Oh, good. Look who's prepared, doing all the jobs she's supposed to do for once. Okay. In case you don't know who I am Beverly Ginsburg. I'm a Jew, I'm a mother, a boomer, an expert on life. My life, not your life. But if you want my life, you're in the right place. Now, I'm also a person, that's important for you to know, that would never, ever, ever fake having cancer again. I did it once for about 20 minutes on the very first episode of this podcast. Okay? Once. One time. If you want to go back and listen to it again, I as I recall, I turned it around very quickly, unlike someone who did it for 8 years. Wrong. She did it for 10 years. Okay? She did it for 10 years. Elizabeth Finch, a.k.a. Finchy, the cancer faker from Grey's Anatomy. May her memory forever be a blessing. May she rest in peace. She's not dead, but her actions are dead, okay? And that's a very good metaphor. Her actions affected people, like how a dead person's actions affected people, okay? Except, you know, because she's alive, we think, although honestly, she could be lying about that too. She could be lying as a ghost and pretending to be alive. I can't tell because she blocked me on all the socials and the internet. Now, you know what? Okay. Everyone who is listening right now, first of all, the reason I say 10 years is because she did 2 years on True Blood. That's where the lie originated in the vampire. She mistook vampires for cancer and decided she didn't have vampires, she had cancer.
And then she got what's-her-face's kidney or whatever it was.
She took Anna Paquin's kidney because it was on True Blood. By the time she was at Grey's, I think they would have noticed if Ellen Pompeo was missing a kidney because she would have been missing for a couple of weeks. So she had to do it with Anna Paquin by the time she got there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, and I believe that the kidney transplant was directly related to all of the cancer-related problems. Cancer. You know, here's the thing. Everyone listening to this podcast right now, or you're watching the Yodcast, you follow her. Go. Do it now. I think she's probably private because she's shrewd and wily, and you probably have to make a request or set up a fake Instagram account to follow her. What do they call that? A scram? Or a burner?
Finsta.
A Finsta? Okay, I'll have to ask SpaghettiOs for confirmation. It's probably where she does all her OnlyFans, so she won't tell me about it. What's the matter? You're laughing. She's over 18. I didn't say she definitely has OnlyFans. I'm saying she can if she wants to. It's legal. She's sex positive.
Okay.
I thought that's what you wanted for women, Dana.
Of course.
Brett, sex positivity.
Great.
And everyone can do everything and everyone is everything. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. I guess
Okay.
so.
What is the problem here? I thought we were learning together. I'm confused.
I don't think everyone can do everything.
But everyone can do everything. If I tell you I'm
do everything.
Huh?
Everyone ought not to do everything.
But that's not but they have the option.
As long as it's not hurting anyone else, I'm all for it.
I'm not hurting anyone else.
I'm not, yeah.
Stop accusing me of hurting people. You know what? Do me a favor. Let's get back to the matter at hand. Get on the internet and follow at ER Finch, at ERFINCH, I think. I don't know because I can't see it anymore because she blocked me, just like my daughter, Rochelle, which we will get to. Okay. Now, so go ahead, get on her social media for the cancer faker, and then email your interactions to the Beverly Podcast at gmail.com. Or direct message me on this podcast on the Instagram and let me know what she's up to or what she is saying she is up to, because she's a liar and could be lying. Now, I've also heard that she is holding some poor purebred dog hostage these days because she's posting with the dog, which I don't know. It could be, in that scenario, she's Hamas, okay? And the dog is the hostage, okay? But when you poke her on the internet, do not tell her that I sent you because I don't want to have to cover my home with garlic to ward her off. Okay?
That's true.
I don't want her coming around. Do not connect her to this Yodcast unless you get the impression or she's asking you to convey a message of this sort. She's ready to apologize for giving me the idea to fake cancer because I don't want to get involved beyond that. I want my apology and then I would like to set a boundary. Okay? Now, before I have this person, outside Dana and Brett's door in Altadena begging, you know what I mean? I don't want to bring her here, okay, to Altadena, okay? Because just make sure that you put your own boundaries around it. Fill it with a golden energy around it, okay? Because here's what I don't want. I don't want her sitting outside with Wally the corgi and Pauline the tortoise screaming, Beverly, be my friend. I love you so much. It's me, Elizabeth, with an S, begging you to forgive me. I want to be a lesbian again. This time with you. Come with me. We can help raise money for AIDS because now I have AIDS. Oops, sorry, I don't have AIDS. Uh-oh, I did it again. No, thank you. Okay? Moving on. So, yes, Rochelle blocked me. Okay, but she'll be back. This is a pattern.
That's true.
Okay. I spoke to her last week. She was miserable because married man broke it off.
Oh, no.
I expressed, it's a little sad.
I feel it's bittersweet.
Why is excuse me? What's sweet about this?
Well, no, it's not. There's nothing sweet
if you say
about
it's
it.
Sweet
I just feel bad. Well, it's a tough situation.
Thank you. Everything is complex. Look who just learned about the world, Dana. I expressed that perhaps she should do what we have done in the past when Rochelle has been unceremoniously dumped by a lover and immediately get some medical intervention. AKA talk to a psychiatrist because breaking up with Rochelle is a trigger for her to get violent.
Ooh.
Okay, she has a past with this kind of thing. In 10th grade, when she had a fling with her geometry teacher, she set his car on fire in the school parking lot. Okay? What?
It's just that seems bad.
It was a different time.
Power dynamic.
It was a different time. I agree with you. I'm going to tell, which is worse? Male teacher, girl student, or girl teacher, male student?
Equal bad.
Wrong. Disagree. Brett, which one's worse?
I don't want to say.
Yeah, sure you don't, because you don't want to get in hot water.
I'm not going to say that.
And I know who's going to get in hot water. Put you in the pot. That would be Dana.
You almost got me.
I almost did. Anyway, the point is there is a precedent for this kind of thing with my daughter. Consider this a public service announcement, like an Amber Alert. What is an Amber Alert for the public in case there's a scorned and violent 39-year-old woman on the loose that likes to burn cars?
Maybe like a citizen on if you have the Citizen app.
Or like a Rage Alert, or like the Rage app, or an Orange Alert. I'm going to make a new alert.
Yeah, we should make
like
a new
an Amber
alert.
or Rochelle. We'll just call it a Rochelle alert.
Rochelle
But then
alert.
she'll get hip to it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is to the people of Arizona. I'm going to urge you. I'm going to do some urging. Park your car a little closer to where the lawn sprinklers are for the next few weeks. Okay. I've done my part as a mother. Now, I'm hoping that this will get over very quickly and then she'll unblock me. But you really have to let children make their own choices at a certain point. And that is a Beverly parenting tip. Ready for news about the other twin?
Yes.
It's good news. Or I don't know. It's news, okay, that does not involve violence. Okay, so it's better news. Okay. Lainey, take a breath, went to an alt-fur convention. Okay.
A full convention?
She's so happy that I don't know what to do. Okay. Because it's alt-right furries. Now, I told you that I am for inclusivity.
Yes.
Okay. But what if the people you're being inclusive to don't want to include you?
That's the Nazi bar
What are you talking about?
problem.
Isn't it?
You ever heard that?
No. Explain.
It's like if you have a bar and you want to be so inclusive that you allow Nazis to come into your bar, then all the normal people leave and it becomes a Nazi bar.
Okay,
so you're better off you just don't allow Nazis in your bar.
Okay. Okay.
It's a lesson.
So
right?
where'd you learn this in a class?
It's a thing.
What thing? Where'd you see the thing?
It's
Is it
just
a meme?
lesson. It's like a global lesson.
It's not a bad lesson. I just want to make sure I understand who's educating you.
I learned it somewhere.
Okay.
I read it
All
somewhere.
right. I forget where you went to college. Did you graduate?
I did, yeah.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Where's
yeah.
your diploma? If we're going to find your diploma and we're going to put it on the
somewhere
site.
in a box.
What
over there.
college?
USC.
Oh, that's a college.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's real.
All right. You majored in ethics?
No.
Okay. Well, there we go. So I mean, I don't want you to let Nazis in the bar, as it turns out. Okay, but they're not. It's not a Nazi convention. I don't know because I wasn't there. Okay, I don't want to get political, so I'm going to remove myself. Okay, I'm going to exclude myself. I can tell you. Here's the only thing I know. Okay, as disturbed as I am by what I imagine is going on there,
Yeah.
Lainey is doing great. Okay, she and the heavy man are hot and heavy. Different use of the word heavy. Apparently, it seems to be having an overall uplifting effect. Phyllis Ginsburg with a U, my eyes on the ground, okay, tells me that Lainey put in an application at Chipotle. It is not my first choice, and that's not because of Mexican racism, okay? It's not my choice because Lainey, in particular, does not need to be around that many flour tortillas. Okay? It spikes your glucose. This is a blood issue. It's health issue. Health. Ask Lizzo. It's health.
You can get a bowl there.
Irregardless, forward momentum. Okay? For those of you who have been along on this journey with me, you know that part of the way I demonstrate good life skills is by demonstrating the life skill of taking accountability and recognizing a pattern or a past behavior that was not appropriate and then airing it like my laundry. Okay, taking the dirty laundry out. Although why you want to air dirty laundry? You want to air clean laundry after it's been in the washing machine. Yeah. Oh, it was before washing machines. Okay, so people aired their dirty laundry to make it clean. Oy vey. In the tenement buildings? Not great.
No.
Okay, well, it probably came back a little dirtier. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Can we go back to 2022?
Sure.
Okay. Palm Beach, Florida.
Okay.
This all begins with an attack of IBS and me running to the wrong bathroom, which is an innocent mistake. But I am talking about it because it doesn't mean that my mistake did not affect people. Okay. The way dead people affect people, even though they can't help it. You can't change the past. That's the point. Mm-hmm. Okay. This trip to Palm Beach, Florida was not with Nancy Wolof. It was with Linda Goodman. Okay. It was also the trip I realized I'm not a compatible travel companion with Linda Goodman.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes a trip will do that.
Yeah. Apparently I snore, which if I do, is because I have small nostrils. Mm-hmm. Apparently she's a very light sleeper. Nancy, who I've been on multiple trips with, has never, ever complained about sharing a hotel room, but whatever. Okay?
Yeah.
Linda, not so much. Now, we were in Florida for memorial service for Linda's ex-husband. I graciously said I would go with her and hold her hand, and then I convinced her that the ex-husband would want us to make a vacation out of it, so we extended. It's not the point, okay? Greg was in love with her till the day he died, and there is definitely a lid for every pot, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you subtextually, that she's difficult and he was difficult, but they were able to cook together. Can I get to the point, please?
Yes.
We're in the rental car, and when I tell you that Linda drives like Pauline in the back, like a tortoise. And I understand you're going to do, this is what I actually feel sorry for tortoise owners because now this is episode, whatever it is, 19. I have now borne witness to people coming into this home of theirs in Altadena. They have this fakakta tortoise running around in the back. And everybody thinks they are so clever to make a joke about how slow this tortoise moves. Yeah. And these two people, God bless their souls, like it's the first time they've heard it, patiently say, actually, she moves pretty fast. You got to see her in the sunshine.
Oh, I'm so glad you
and
know
they're
this.
so kind. And I have to tell you something. It's such a lesson, okay? Mm-hmm. Because what it is people are giving you microaggressions and Pauline towards the tortoise. They have a predisposed understanding of what they believe a tortoise, and it's no one's fault. That's just mythology, the tortoise and the hare.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. But what's happening to you is because Pauline can't talk. Mm-hmm. Or maybe she can, but not in English.
Yeah.
Does she make a noise?
Sort of
she does make
What's
noises.
a noise?
She goes,
oh, that's horrible. This
does do that.
Absolutely.
She just sort of groans sometimes.
This isn't about whether or not she should be here. She just is. Okay.
Yeah.
But regardless, I've seen people come in here and say, is she going to move? How's she going to get from here to there? Or, well, she's a tortoise, so she must go very slow. And these two, it's a barely imperceptible eye roll and deep breath as they say, you got to wait. The sun comes out and she's very active. I'm telling you, I feel for you. I see you. I see Pauline.
That's nice.
Okay. Can we get back to my story?
Sure.
Okay. I want to do Brett's impression. An impression of Brett when he talks to people. Actually, she moves pretty fast. That's my impression of Brett. Okay.
I think it's a lesson. You just push past your first
lesson. You put past your first thing.
No, well, that feels mean.
Nope. It's mean. What's mean? I'm doing research for a role. If I'm going to
You're going to play me?
Maybe. Let me tell you something. Everything turns into a dramatization eventually. Even the Amanda Knox story or the one with the little orphan that terrorized everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
She was like old.
Yes. Everything becomes a dramatization. So I don't know who's going to play you in your podcast. Maybe that'll be new is we'll all play each other when they do the drama of the Beverly podcast. Can I get back to my story, please?
Yes.
So she's driving slowly. It's giving me agita, Linda Goodman in Florida. And I start to feel a little gurgle. Okay, in my stomach, and I pull over, I run into a Starbucks. They make you buy something to get the bathroom code. Sure. Okay, so I buy a little nothing, a venti caramel mochaccino with extra whipped cream, no coffee.
It seems like a lot.
I wolf it down, It's my regular order. Okay. It's nothing. It's a little like pick me up. Mm-hmm. I ask for the bathroom code, and they say we can't give it to you. The bathroom's being renovated. So now I've downed this entire drink. My stomach is moving along.
Oh,
I run out. Okay. Have you been to Palm Beach?
No.
Okay. Beautiful. I run out past Linda in the rental car like a bullet. Okay. And at this point, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking I cannot control my body. And it's not my fault, whatever happens. It's like the scene in Bridesmaids, when Maya Rudolph, she does the poo-poo in the street. I'm thinking that could happen. I could be just like Maya Rudolph. And I'm lost in the fantasy. Okay. I'm married to Paul Thomas, one battle after a DiCaprio. Okay. Yeah. I'm having this wonderful comedy career. I'm a beautiful black woman, all while I'm running, and I look up, okay, and I'm on a vast estate. And oh my God, I'm on the brink. Okay. Mm-mm. I run to the closest bird fountain on this property and relieve myself.
Oh.
No one sees. It's nighttime. Did I mention it's nighttime?
No.
God is watching over me, Baruch Hashem. When I am done, and better, I run over to one of the little ponds on the property, wash my hands, no harm, no foul. I know he's going to make a joke about ducks, and I don't want him to. And good, we're continuing. Good. My adrenaline is seeping out, okay? I can breathe. I'm no longer blind with IBS. And I look up and there's some sort of party or whatever in the distance. It's like a giant hall, like a tent, a big tent on the property. And of course I think I need to get out of here. I don't know how I got in here, but I need to get off the property. The property is like cordoned off with some kind of, fence. I don't know how I got in. I'm pretty sure God made me a ghost to get through the wall on the property so that I would find this private bird bath. But anyway, I got to get out of here before they come and find the crazy woman doing a bridesmaids in the bird bath. I got to get out of here. So what else do people think when this happens to them? I mean, you tell me, right? The only way to get out of here is to blend in. Okay. Fortunately, now when all this started, Linda had been driving us to the shiva for the ex-husband. Now, because he was into BDSM, it was a very racy costume shiva. Oh. Which I refused to participate in. Linda can wear a leather corset because she was married to him. Okay. Sure. But I was wearing a very sensible black semi-formal dress from Marshall's. I told her I would carry a whip, which I left in the car. Okay. The point is, I'm dressed semi-formal anyway in this black dress. And what I would appreciate is while you two are giving each other side glances about this, that you're not kink shaming me or Linda's ex-husband and dead husband or Linda. No. Okay. Because they clearly had a good marriage until they didn't and they broke up. Okay. And they appreciated that. I don't want to know what you do in the bedroom. I absolutely want to know what you do in the bedroom. But I don't want you to roll your eyes or whatever that was. I saw a look pass. There was energy, and it came up while I was talking BDSM. So I'd love it on record that you think that that's okay for people to do whatever they want in the bedroom.
Of course.
Okay. And Brett?
What?
He wasn't even listening. No. And I did an impression of him just then, and it wasn't mocking. That was me. It was me practicing for my audition. Okay. Can I get back to what happened?
Yes.
Thank you. So I looked like I could have been a guest at a party, at a wedding party.
Oh, yes, because you didn't have the whip and you had
I had the dress. I looked normal, like I could just be there. Yeah. Okay? So I go in through a side door and jump into the fray. And look, when I'm at a wedding, I dance hard.
Same.
I grind hard. Oh. It's time to celebrate love. This was me blending. It is completely normal for Beverly Ginsburg to jump on the dance floor at a wedding and grind up on a man. Okay? It's a wedding. Okay?
Yeah.
Maybe it's an East Coast thing. Have you never been to a wedding on Long Island?
Oh,
It's all dry humping the whole time.
I absolutely have.
Yeah, even in the ceremonies, it's just what goes on. Okay, and if that's racist towards Long Islanders, so be it.
I think it's a positive.
It's a geopolitical stereotype that I'm giving them, which is a new term. I just coined it. That's for Shark Tank. I'm going to say we need to create a whole philosophy.
Sure.
Now, I didn't know that the man that I was grinding on was the groom.
Oh.
Okay. And I didn't know that some angry woman was going to yank me off and start doing it herself. Okay. Or that woman happened to be his mother.
Oh.
Okay. And I don't know if she was trying to prove to me how wrong it was or how right it was, but I needed to get out of there, which I was escorted by security to get out of there. But here's what's really funny. I've actually been told I look like Posh since 1994 when they came on the scene.
Bev.
You know what I mean?
I knew.
I'm so sorry. Which Spice do I look like then? If it's not Posh,
No,
you tell me.
I know.
Ginger.
I know where this is gonna go.
I'm a ginger. I'm
No.
a baby. I'm a Mel B. I'm not a Mel B. I'm not going to appropriate black
Maybe like
culture.
a Mel C.
No, or whatever she is. Melba Toast. Who's Mel C? Oh, because there's two of them. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm a Posh. It doesn't matter. The case is closed. I'm sorry that my grinding on Brooklyn inspired Posh to grind on Brooklyn as some sort of aggressive FU to me, which upset Brooklyn, which pissed off Nicola, which even though no one in that family is happy anyway, here's the real cause of it. Would you like to know what the real cause is?
Yes.
The root cause?
Yes.
Because I'm not going to take responsibility for being the root. I'm a symptom, not the root.
Right.
Monsters make monsters and then get mad when the monsters are monsters. Okay? So which came first? The monster or the egg? You tell me. I think it was the egg, not the monster. Or it was the monster and not the egg. It doesn't matter because the monsters made the monsters. And I'm not the monster in this scenario. Not me. Anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure that this is
You
insane.
seem a little confused. What's the matter?
I'm not confused.
I'm going to drink my Trader Joe's brand cheaper pressed juice. Green. And you go ahead and explain what you're so upset about.
I'm not upset. I'm just shocked that you were
At the wedding?
At the wedding.
Listen, no one was more surprised than I was.
Yeah, you just you came clear, came conscious.
If it hadn't been for my weak gastrointestinal system, I wouldn't have been there.
Right.
It was a series of circumstances that I could not foresee.
Yeah.
Do you even know who the people are we're talking
He doesn't know
about?
what's going
I know who Posh Spice is. I
Are
didn't
you
know
kidding
about
me?
this event.
Are you kidding me?
I do know.
Are
who
you
she-
kidding me? You don't know who Brooklyn and Nicola and David Beckham?
He doesn't know
I know
what's
David
going
Beckham.
on. He doesn't know what's going
Don't say
on.
I don't. I mean,
Not in general, but I'm just saying that you don't. I can tell that you don't know this hot.
You don't know
goss.
about this story? This was the most important news story 6 months ago.
oh really?
Yeah, it was more important than ICE. It's more important than
Yeah.
the Middle East. It
Yeah, I
more
was pretty.
important-
I
What are
guess
you
I was
talking about?
distracted.
Not more important, but it happened around the same time.
Yeah, I mean, this was like the biggest thing that ever happened. In fact, I'm a little upset because I'm confused. I thought you were more current and that you were an activist.
Usually I am,
Okay.
but
you know what?
I don't want to drag this down where you explain it to me. But I
Okay,
saw.
I don't even. This is like gobbledygook. Can we just get to today's theme?
Sure.
Cantaloupes.
I will not.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No.
Nope.
Today's theme is cantaloupes,
Okay.
which is a
right.
metaphor.
Okay.
Well, this is not honeydew.
Brett
Not a fan.
hates honeydew, and I like it.
Well, hang on a minute. This is going to get very interesting. This could be a new heated rivalry.
Oh.
Just hang on a second.
Okay.
Okay. Cantaloupes are resilient and very overlooked. In a fruit salad, it's interesting. I was going to ask you, which fruit is the real workhorse?
Like in a fruit salad?
Yeah. I think cantaloupes are the underdog of the fruit kingdom.
I think honeydew's the underdog.
Oh, that's very interesting. I think cantaloupes have a much stronger flavor. than
Cantaloupes
honeydew.
do have a stronger flavor, but I think they have a strong, like, beta carotene kind of flavor.
That it doesn't have a flavor, beta carotene.
Yeah, it does. Like
No, it
orange.
doesn't. Where'd you learn this? In science school?
No. Like carrots have like a certain
Oh, no.
flavor, and then like sweet potatoes. And I think there's like an orange, the beta carotene gives it sort of like
Okay.
a certain flavor.
Guess who else has synesthesia? Dana Wickens.
Yeah, maybe.
You're combining colors and flavors. That's not a thing that's science. That's not possible. Which is everything you're saying is wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just go back to my metaphor, please. So I'm going to say that cantaloupes and honeydews are the theme because they're equally resilient. I think they do the heavy lifting in a fruit salad.
Sure. I think they're like the base.
Most people ignore them when they get to the fruit salad and take out the berries, the strawberries, and the pineapple.
Correct.
Can we just be honest about this?
100% agree.
And I do actually hold the secret to an actual fruit salad that's delicious, but I'm not going to tell you because it's my secret and
I want to know it.
Maybe I'll tell you. Okay. Like the Jews, the cantaloupes and honeydews are the underdogs who are everywhere and omnipresent.
Wow.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And guess what? Some people like cantaloupes and honeydews. They just, they don't tolerate them like the Jews. Mm-hmm. That's all I really had on this thing.
Okay.
That's it?
I mean, look, the truth is I had a number of themes to choose from. And I wasn't particularly moved to get into any of them.
Were you eating fruit salad?
And I was eating a fruit salad when I was looking at my list. Uh-huh. And I was typing what I was experiencing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
And I brought my journal today. So I think the theme was something about meditation, but it's in another note pile.
Well, now I don't want to give my real thoughts on honeydew. Because
I would like to hear them. No. God is pushing us to talk about this. I'm moved by another force. So what is it? What are your thoughts on honeydew?
Well, just separate it out from the Jewish thing because these are not my thoughts.
I'm going to separate it out for you, but it's hard to separate it because I got it in my head.
Well, now I don't. Yeah.
Okay, now it's separated.
I think the honeydew is just sort of useless in that. I think the berries are the stars of the show. You know what I mean?
I was going to say the berries are like the
honeydew just doesn't have
salad, and now it's not good.
Honeydew doesn't have much flavor to it at all. The cantaloupe I like more.
Oh boy. Okay.
You're still tying it to
It's
to
impossible for me to separate the metaphor because I put it out there to begin with, and I'm
But I like the cantaloupe.
I'm
so
really
what is
struggling.
Where does that put me?
I'm going to give you the secret. I'm going to give all of you the secret.
I want to know the secret.
I would like to
bad.
Here's the truth. Okay, this is God's honest truth. Don't say. And by the way, when Mel Robbins, Brene Brown, and Glennon Doyle give you a fruit salad recipe as good as this, we can have a conversation. Okay. But until then, I would like to be more highly rated on all of the podcast and Yodcast apps until that such time. Okay? Mm-hmm. I challenge them to come on my podcast, to fight me to the death, or to make a fruit salad that rivals this. Here's the secret. You get the seasonal fruit, okay? Always berries, sure. Everything is seasonal now because we live in the kind of world where you can have whatever you want all the time. Mm-hmm. But skip the melons don't put any melon unless you're like Brett and you're horny for cantaloupe. Leave it out, leave it at the front door. Okay. But chop everything small. Go to the size of the smallest thing. It could be a blackberry or a blueberry or probably a blueberry. So keep your dice things very small, even the melon. Okay. That's number one. Okay. Number two, put it all in a big bowl. Number three, juice a lemon. Lemon juice all over it, whatever the fruit is, and then chop up a bunch of fresh mint and toss it with it.
Ooh, that sounds very good.
I am telling you, nobody likes fruit salad except that fruit salad. You can put mango, pineapple, berries, apple, whatever, melon, lots of berries, whatever. It doesn't matter, really. It does matter. Don't put honeydew or cantaloupe. They both suck. Sorry, Jews. I'm now so far from the metaphor that I could admit that I don't like either. Okay? But I'm telling you, this is an honest to God tip. Okay? I am no chef. Okay? I am terrible when it comes to cooking, baking, sauteing, boiling, frying, except for the eggs that I make for the dog. Mm-hmm. But if you want a fruit salad that will light up the loins of any party.
Wow.
I have just given it to you.
I like that.
Okay?
It sounds really good.
So what are you going to do to make the world better this week?
I want to make that fruit salad.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
In the summer?
But yeah, summer is the
summer
perfect time. In fact, you should, because it's that time of year where it's okay to celebrate eating, fruit. And what about you?
I'm going to eat that fruit salad, even if it has melons in it.
Look,
How
I
about
think
that?
today's message is really about resilience. That's what I think. I think we can all say that to a certain degree, fruit and salad shouldn't go together, but they can. And that's really what harmony is and peace are about.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what? It's just, I'm going to try not to mix up my papers. You know what? I'm seeing an acupuncturist, and this is 100% not my fault. And maybe I'll take accountability for it someday. But in the meantime, what I can't abide is the judgment coming from my production team. They don't write the content. They don't come up with the content. I come up with the content because it's the Beverly podcast. Last I checked, it's not the Dana, Brett, and Beverly whatever. So you have to do it. And you know what? I'm going to Trader Joe's. I have a bunch of things I need to get.
Okay.
And I love their little gone bananas, the chocolate covered frozen bananas.
That sounds good,
and
too.
the mochi, the vanilla mochi. You take a bite and it's a little bit like a frozen orgasm from a sweet cow in your mouth.
That sounds good.
Okay, if you aren't subscribed yet, don't make me yell at you, okay? You can do the kosher monthly plan for $4 a month or the kosher yearly plan for $40 a year. You get episodes early, you get ad-free episodes, and you get access to additional Beverly content, including but not limited to mini episodes of my original true crime series, Finding Finchy, where I am determined to track down Elizabeth Finch, the cancer faker from Grey's Anatomy, and make her apologize to me for giving me the idea to fake cancer. If it weren't for her, I never would have done it. The Beverly Podcast and Yodcast are executive produced by Dana Wickens. Engineering and a bunch of other stuff is done by Brett Morris. Social media management is handled by Shannon Locke. And additional support and development for the Beverly Podcast came from the Jewish Writers Institute. So yeah, you got it. The Jewish World Controllers have their hands all over this too. Scary.
Boogie 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 boogie